Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Wharton gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, Peter, we're talking about a great engine here. You'd think there's 2 or 3 of them on the pitch because of the sheer amount of ground he'll cover. 1 minute he's breaking up a counter-attack in the opposition half, and the next he's making a tackle just outside his own box. The kind of player who does all the ugly work.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, important interception. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Chance! Goal, Italy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Italy have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Del Piero, out to the right. Insigne, oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Foden. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Del Piero. Rashford. Oh, well played, well played. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. That has not gone well. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gets a good foot in there. Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Not the most convincing of passes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Spread it left. Great vision. Pass is just off target. And they win it back again. Kyle Walker. Now that looks a decent ball. Rashford. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's a sharp pass. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Locatelli engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Vardy. Foden is having a shot! It's a goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Insigne. Donatoni tries to play it through. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Wharton. Rashford.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bergomi. And Donatoni. Now it's Totti. That is good strength. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Locatelli. It's gone for a throw-in. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a shade optimistic. England really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Del Piero. Threads one in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's been well dealt with.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And Del Piero! He scored! And this is getting better and better.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks to business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Clipped into space. Gets his head on it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10, numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. England get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's good vision. Oh, that is a Palmer! Glorious! A finish right from the top drawer. England are back in business. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Back towards the middle. It's a searching pass. El Shaarawy providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
This is Owen. Great chance! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
England get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Maldini, Tonali, and here's El Shaarawy. Now it's Barella. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
England nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he welcomes it in. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. A probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Real chance here. That's really well manoeuvred. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
El Shaarawy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's been given away. And that has been cleared. So that's it. It is all over. England have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Che oggi festeggiano l'anniversario di matrimonio e che riceveranno un gentile omaggio.